Hello everybody, and I've decided to do a collection video for my Xbox One. I really like the Xbox One. I got it when it first came out, and I've really enjoyed whether it's on the Xbox Live Arcade or whether it's the free-to-play games section they have, which is really good. A lot of good stuff that comes in here. Now, Xbox gets a lot of heat for either their practices, how they interact. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, show you the games I have, tell you about how much time I've played on the games, and my overall opinions on these games. So first up, I have Battlefront 1. I'm boycotting Battlefront 2 because of all the shit that's going on. But this game's not too bad. I've put about maybe 4 or 5 hours into it. It's one of those games that you could just gradually go into. Just play a little bit here and a little bit there. I have Elder Scrolls Online. This is just the standard edition. It's not the gold edition. It's not Morrowind. But I like this. I don't like Skyrim, but I like this because it's more of a traditional RPG, and you can map the buttons to your controller, and I think it has a more well-rounded combat system. The story's really good, and I don't have to rely on other people to play the raids or anything. I have Battle Chasers Night War. Battle Chasers Night War is a traditional turn-based RPG. No manual or anything with it, but it's really cool. It's a really decent game. Has really good characters, good humor. It reminds me of those RPGs that you would play in the early 90s. I have Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. This one probably 300 plus hours, because when I don't play it, my fiance plays it as well, and she's really good into this game. So is I. I have playthroughs. I actually have Diablo 3 on every console I own. So I have a 360 version, a PS3 version, and an Xbox One version, and a PC version. I also have this. This actually has the most goodies out of anything. It's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I actually bought it at GameStop, and it has a CD, stickers, a map, has tons of shit in here. But this is a great game. Now, it's hard when you haven't played it for a while trying to get back into the story, but I love the way that it plays, the way it handles. It's a really good RPG. I have this. I was a little disappointed in it. It's Atari Flashbacks Volume 1. It actually, Volume 1 doesn't have any of the classic games that I grew up playing. All the classic games I grew up playing are on Volume 2, or they're not even in the collection. So I gotta get Volume 2. But Atari, that was actually my first game console that I ever played on, was an Atari 2600. My parents got one as a wedding present, so we have that. So I also have Doom on the Xbox One. It's just a standard edition. I don't have any of the DLCs, but I like Doom, and I've been playing Doom since I was a little kid. So I started on the PC back in the 91, 92, something like that, because I was playing Wolfenstein, and then I switched to this knockoff Wolfenstein called Blade Stone, and then I went and played Doom, which is Doom. All the games are really good in my eyes. Even Doom 3 I like, even though most people couldn't care two shits about it. From there, we have a game that literally has been in the news lately, Destiny 2. Destiny 2, apparently a lot of people stopped playing it. After I got it, I think I stopped playing it. I got to a certain point in the game. I bought it like the week it was released, or the second week it was after it was released, and I just stopped playing it. It got to that point of restrictions. Like, it was, in order for me to progress in the story, I had to play PvP matches, and I don't like PvP in those kind of games. So I just kind of got fucking frustrated with the whole fucking thing. So, and then I have Dragon Age Inquisition, which I haven't really put a lot of time into. Yes, I own some EA games, so the Game of Year edition, but with this one, I really don't. I haven't put enough time into it. It had like a weird concept on it. So, this game I just bought for shits and giggles, because sometimes I like playing basketball games. So, got NBA 2K15, so I just got it for a whirl. Now this game, I got it, and I was hoping for more. When you're getting an RPG, you want replayability. You want more in-depth system. So I played Vikings Wolves of Midgard. It's by Calypso Entertainment. This is a special edition. Now the bad thing is it's a digital soundtrack and a digital art book. Why couldn't they just because literally I pre-ordered the game. I got it through GameStop. I'm the only one that picked up a copy. Like, literally the store manager. I'm actually pretty cool with the people at the GameStop over here. He said I'm the only one that pre-ordered it. Man, the only one that cared. And I waited for this game for a while. And I love what it says on here. A true competitor to the Diablo series. Which isn't exactly true, because once you get to a certain point, you max out all your powers and abilities pretty fucking quick. And there's no replayability. There's 4 classes, but they're not really classes. They're like weapon type. Magic, staff, two-handed, and dual wield. But once you do that, there's no replayability, because the dungeons don't change. Nothing in the game changes. You just play it, and it stops. I wish it would have, like, more dungeons, or they never even released any DLC for the game either. So it's just kind of one and done. Now this game is awesome. I actually did a review of this game when I played it on the 360. It's Transformers Devastation. You gotta love it how, like, GameStop always puts stickers right over the fucking cover. But this is a great game. I call it an action RPG game, to me. Because you can level up your character, you can upgrade the best weapons, you can merge weapons together to make something better. It has a really cool crafting system. And my only argument with this game is there's not enough characters. There should be more characters in that game. I'm a huge Transformers fan. Love the cartoons, comics, the movies, unless it's the 1980s. They don't really hold anything for me. The last 2 were garbage. Now we have Duke Nukem 20th Anniversary on the Xbox One. Now, I beat it, I played it. It is Duke Nukem, exactly. And I grew up on Duke Nukem when it was a 2D. But that's the one thing most people don't remember, is Duke Nukem was originally a 2D game, and then it became a third shooter, basically. Next we have The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division, which I really like Tom Clancy's The Division. I like the weapons, I like the upgradability. I just don't like how some of the missions, if you don't want to play with people, they're pretty fucking hard. So, some of the missions are just way too hard, and I think they should really not be as difficult. Next, we have the original Destiny, which I beat this game. I beat all the DLC. It kind of becomes lackluster, and you're just grinding. We have Wasteland. I wasn't really keen on this. It's from the makers of Fallout 1 and 2. It's kind of in that style. And then we have WWE 2K18, which I would consider a failure. The only thing that keeps people in it, I think, right now, is the community creator, which is weird because this game came out a month ago, and I bought the deluxe edition, and it's just the match types aren't that great. The game overall, like the story mode and everything, is kind of crap. I don't like it at all. I just don't know why they can't just bring out like the showcases that they used to do, because those are really fun. But that one it's not a good game. I don't like it. And finally we have Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, which is a fan-fucking-tastic good game. First-person shooter, great blood, good weapons. I've only put about I would say 2 to 3 hours into it, but of those 2 to 3 hours, I had fun. I had fun, especially in your little wheelchair rolling around trying to shoot shit. It was awesome. It was a great game. So that's my Xbox One collection, and I just think everybody, you should give Xbox One a chance. It is a decent system. I stand by it. So if you like this video, you can like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you guys later.